Hello, and welcome to another set of battles in Season 14 of Go Battle League. Originally the plan for today was to do a couple of Terra Rage shenanigans over in Pokemon Violet, but the plan has suddenly changed because I have completely forgotten that today is Go Battle Day, so, I kind of want to capitalize that with one real quick stream here, and not only that, but I do feel like I want to try and see if we can go on a little bit of a redemption arc, as last time we duked it out in the Mountain Cup just a few days ago. It did not quite go well. Yeah, we're back at it again. It's Go Battle Day. It's a perfect opportunity to, get a lot of battles in, get a lot of experience with the meta, as much as one can, I guess, and build up some new teams, and hopefully, fingers crossed, we'll be able to do much better than we did last time. So, considering this is the tail end of Go Battle Day, I currently have 5 teams set up and ready to go. I'm not sure if we're going to get through all 5 before Go Battle Day officially ends, but even if it goes a little bit over, we might as well just do all 5 sets. Might as well, right? Might as well. Otherwise, before we jump into the actual battles, just to kind of go over where we're at in terms of the ranking. Right now, we're currently sitting at rank 14. I think we're about halfway, maybe, to rank 15. So, I'm expecting at least rank 16 by the end of this. Maybe 17 if we do well enough, I guess. But we'll see how that goes. But anyway, we've won 61 battles out of a total of 105. So, just around the high 50% range, I think, for our win-loss percentage. So not bad. We're above average, I guess. So I guess I can't really complain on that one. But anyway, real quick recap of our ranking aside. Let's go ahead and jump right on into a drink of water real quick. Okay. Anyway. Alright, so first and foremost, always remember to stay hydrated. But second of all, let's go ahead and jump right on into the basic rewards. We're going to jump right back into the Mountain Cup. And this time around, we're going to be starting out with a Lucario up front and center, rocking Counter, as well as Power Up Punch and Shadow Ball. Hanging out in the middle, we have ourselves the ever-reliable Mud Boy WHISCASH, rocking Mud Shot, as well as Mud Bomb and Blizzard. And speaking of Blizzard, we have ourselves Frostlass, who's, well, not packing Blizzard, but is packing Powder Snow, as well as Avalanche and Shadow Ball. Alright, so the team all set and ready to go. Let's see how we do for set number 1. Go Battle Day. Or at least live. Anyway, our first match of the night is going to be against Jion Numbers. Yes. Alright, their first mon is going to be a Scammery. Okay, that should be interesting. Right now, we're both packing the pretty hefty neutral damage with their flying type Air Slash and my fighting type Counter. Both of us are not getting any favors from our steel typing. With that, though, I'm going to take this opportunity to try and boost my attack as much as I possibly can here with as much power-up punches as I can. Now I'm going to go ahead and shield out here because Lucario is not exactly the tankiest of beings in this meta, so I'd rather keep Lucario as healthy as can and try to avoid tanking out too many charge moves there as much as I possibly can. Thank you very much. With that, though, we are able to take out one of the shields and take out the Skarmory before our inevitable demise. With that, though, they have brought in the Macargo. In which case, I'm going to chuck another power-up punch their way, take out their second shield, and just get a couple more counters in before my Lucario's inevitable demise. R.I.P. buddy, you have served well. With that, though, I'm going to go ahead and come in with the WHISCASH. And actually, I'm going to try and tank out because I think there's nothing that Macargo can really hurt us with. Except for maybe that overheat did a little bit of damage there. But in any event, we're now facing off against the Lapras, in which case we brought in our Frostlass. The Lapras is definitely hitting us with some pretty nasty neutral damage with Water Gun and its respective Surf. However, we're now able to strike back with a Shadow Ball. Hopefully get some good damage there. Ooh, yeah, bring them well halfway through their health. And with that, I'm going to go ahead and save out my shield here and unfortunately say goodbye to our Frostlass here. RIP, buddy, you have served well. And that though, we do return with the Whiscash. Now with that, we begin the Mud Bomb Spam. We don't need to spam as we Mud Shot the rest of the Lapras right on out of here. And with that, Macargo has made its return, into which case we are now able to chuck one last Mud Bomb. Unless that Macargo is more durable than I thought. Nope. We were able to clear the Macargo and secure ourselves victory number 1 of this set. GG's. GG's all around. Alright, so with that, we are at the very least able to start the night strong with 1 win out of 1 under our belt. But let's see if we can go 2 for 2 as we jump right into our second match against TSM Scoots. Alright, TSM Scoots, so what do you got? First matchup is going to be up against a Shadow Hippowdon. Hello. And with that, I do swap in for my Frostlass. I am still taking quite the nasty amount of damage from that Fire Fang, which is on me admittedly, but at least we're able to pack some super effective damage their way as well. And we're able to take out one of their shields. I don't think we have enough in us to get to a second one though. Yeah, it doesn't look like it. So I think I'm just gonna go ahead and say goodbye to my Frostlass here. RIP, buddy, you have served well. And with that, I'm gonna go ahead and swap right on in for my Whiscash, into which case they're gonna swap in for the Ferrothorn. There's the hard counter I was looking for. With that though, we'll go ahead and try and see if we can get as much neutral damage in against this Ferrothorn as we can. I'm definitely going to want to start spending up our shields here because I'm pretty sure 1 Power Whip is enough to absolutely decimate us like nobody's business. And with that though, I'll go ahead and swap right back in for my Lucario. And we do have a power-up punch at the ready, so we'll go ahead and fire that off towards the Ferrothorn. Do we take a shield, or do we do some... Oh. We do not finish off the Ferrothorn, unfortunately. But I think I'm going to go ahead and shield out here, just in case. Ooh, they are going heavy hitting for the Thunder. We got some pretty nasty neutral damage in that way. But with that, we are able to clear the Ferrothorn right on out of here, and now we have the rest of the Hippowdon to deal with, who does appear to have a charge move at the ready. That's going to be a Weather Ball. Unfortunately, it's something that we're able to resist, so that's good there. And with that, last mon that we have to deal with is going to be a Walrein. Okay. And with that, I'm going to go ahead and bring back the Whiscash. Probably gonna get some pretty nasty damage from an Icicle Spear in the near future, but hopefully we'll be able to do some good damage before they finish off our Whiscash. Let's see, yep, it's gonna be Icicle Spear, gets me well into the red, but fortunately for us, we do have one more Mud Bomb at the ready. Unless Walrein's more durable than I think, we should be able to clear out the Walrein. Yes, we are. And with that, we're able to see ourselves victory number 2 of this set. GG's. GG's all around. Alright, so far so good. We are 2 for 2. What a way to start the night. Alright. Let's see if we can secure ourselves a positive win-loss out of this first set. as we look into match number 3, which is going to be up against TTA 808. Alright, TTA, what do you got? First matchup's gonna be a Sandshrew. A whopping 16 CP there, okay. Alright, next up is gonna be the Shuckle. Oh, fight for our lives right here. Shuckle, man. Shuckle's frightening stuff, man. Gotta be careful. Gotta watch out for them Shuckles. Crazy stuff. Onyx too, I guess. But anyways, that was an interesting one. But GG's all around. Alright, well, in any event, I think we're currently trapped in the void here. I'm not 100% sure. But, well, I don't exactly know what happened in the last match, but we got ourselves the win, so we're guaranteed a positive win-loss out of this no matter what. Although we do seem trapped in the void at the current moment. Excuse me. Give me one moment. I'm gonna go ahead and quit out of Pokemon Go for a second. I don't know if it ever kicks us back into a match, but I'm assuming the lack of text is telling me we're probably not coming back. We're trapped in like a queue of 1. I don't know. Anyway, we have returned. My settings seems to have gone a little bit off in terms of the recording and stuff like, or my phone screen. Hopefully it's not cutting off too much. I apologize if it is. But regardless of formatting, we are currently 3 for 3 in the set. Let's see if we can go 4 for 4 as we look for our next match of this set. Up there we go. Right, match number 4 is going to be up against one Viva Eevee. Livin' La Vida Eevee. Alright, first matchup is going to be up against the Mirror Lucario v Lucario. We all know how this one's gonna go. Probably could have kept countering until the very end, couldn't we? Probably. Anyway, I'm gonna check the power-up punch. They decided not to shield, and well, they have decided to shield out their Lucario, which fair enough. It lived to tell the tale even without the attack buff. In any event, I'm going to go ahead and bring in the WHISCASH. I did use a shield there, but they decided to rely on the good old-fashioned power-up punch on that one. Fair enough, fair enough. And with that, next up, we're going to be up against a Marshtomp, which case is Rocking Water Gun, which is going to pack some pretty nasty neutral damage, but we can do some pretty nasty neutral damage ourselves. At least I like to believe we can. Anyway, I believe this next move is going to be Surf? Maybe Mud Bomb? Nope, it's going to be Surf. Let's get us well into the yellow. Here's what it is. With that, we'll go ahead and fire off another Mud Bomb their way. Well into the yellow there. And with that, I'm going to go ahead and swap right on in for my Frostlass. In which case, fortunately, we are able to get ourselves to an Avalanche, which should pack some pretty good neutral damage. Here's hoping. There we go. And with that, the final one to deal with is going to be against an Escavalier. That, considering ice type damage doesn't seem to be doing all too much, let's go ahead and try and see if we get some good neutral damage with a Shadow Ball. We do a lot of good neutral damage with the Shadow Ball as we're able to secure ourselves victory number 4 of this set. GG's all around. Like an army of mopeds outside. Anyway. Wild things going on tonight. Anyway, so with this, we are currently sitting at a very solid 4 for 4. But let's see if we can go the full 5-0 sweep as we go into our last match of the set against Jolos Torga. And Jolos Torga, what do you got? First matchup is going to be up against the Steel Pancake itself, Galarian Stunfisk. Just kidding, it's going to be up against a Frostless. So for the most part, we should be able to tank out the Avalanches, I'm assuming. But Shadow Ball is going to be a bit of a concern later on. Excuse me. We'll go ahead and start shielding up though, just in case they're going straight for the Shadow Ball. They are going for the Avalanche first, so I do unfortunately lose out on that. Lose out on that shield for the Avalanche, but Lucario gets to live to see another day, so I'll take that. Anyway, we are able to take out one of their shields with the power of Punch, so that's kind of nice. I will go ahead and use up my second shield here, though, just in case they're going for the finishing Shadow Ball. Nope, it's going to be another Avalanche. Fair enough, fair enough. And with that, ooh, we're able to counter the rest of the Frostless right on out of here. And with that, oh, they're coming in with a Magneton. I can respect the spice, don't get me wrong, but certainly not something that I was expecting to encounter today. Anyway, last one to deal with is going to be the infamous Steel Pancake. And with that, I'm going to go ahead and swap right on out for my Whiscash. We should be able to pack some pretty good damage with the Mud Bomb Spam. Pretty sure we're durable enough to handle one Earthquake at the very least, so I'm not too worried. Not too worried here. There we go. Oh, interesting. Thought they liked that for a moment, but with that, they've decided to call it a night, and we're able to secure ourselves a full 5-0 to start out the night. I'll take it, I'll take it. I mean, the middle one was kind of them just bringing in a fun little troll team just to... I'm not 100% sure for what. But anyway, you know. I guess a win is a win in some respects. Anyways, GG's all around. And with that, we can go ahead and claim this 2400 Stardust, this Silver Pineapple Berry, a Mariani. Excuse me. Okay. This is a brand new Marini. Can transfer that out. Got an XL candy out of it, nice. Anyway, we can also go ahead and claim this 3 rare candies and this 4800 Stardust. And with that, we have officially made it to rank 15. Ayo, and got a cool 3120 Stardust as well. And with that, we have plenty of opportunities to get ourselves some rare candies tonight. Ooh. Alright, what a way to start the night. Definitely got ourselves a redemption on that one with a proper 5-0 there. I will take that, thank you very much. Anyway, let's see if we can keep the momentum going though as we jump into our next set. I think in this case, I'm just going to stick it out with the basic rewards. As much as I would like to have that one extra rare candy throughout, I think I'm going to save my battle pass for later on. Not sure exactly for what, but just for later. Anyway, for now, jump right back into basic rewards. We're going to jump into the Mountain Cup. And next team we're going to be rocking is going to be a Walrein up front and center, rocking Powder Snow as well as Icicle Spear and Earthquake. Speaking of Earthquake, we have ourselves Diggersby hanging out in the center, rocking Mud Shot, I believe, as well as Fire Punch and Earthquake. And speaking of ground type moves, I guess, once again, we have ourselves Torterra hanging on the back, rocking Razor Leaf, as well as Sand Tomb and Frenzy Plant. Yeah, I did get a chance to test out this team earlier. It did some wins, but it's not promising. But I did switch up the order a little bit, so hopefully maybe that helps. Fingers crossed. Anyway, I guess we'll find that out in a moment as we jump into and look for our first match of this set. Oh, there we go. First match of the set is going to be against Jonathan Jov 13. Alright, Jonathan, what do you got? First matchup is going to be up against a Gligar. Alright, that's cool. I'm just kidding with that. They're going to be swapping out for a Lapras. Into which case, I'm going to swap out for my Torterra. And with that, we are definitely able to bring in the super effective damage with our Razor Leafs. We'll go ahead and shield out here because we seem to be taking on a lot of damage from the neutral damage from Water Gun. So Surf might actually pack quite a nasty punch there. I don't really feel like using up a second shield though, so we'll see exactly how much damage Surf is able to do. Does bring us one to the red, but unfortunately Razor Leaf is enough to be able to get us to clear out the Lapras right after. And now Gligar has once again returned to the field, because we're going to chuck a Frenzy Plant their way, get them well into the yellow. And with that, just wait out the switch timer here. 5, 4, 3, 2, and launch. And with that, we're going to go ahead and chuck an Icicle Spear their way. Take the Gligar or take a shield. Gligar it is. And with that, the final one on their side is going to be the Walrein. And with that, I'm going to save up my shield here. I'm assuming it's going to be Earthquake. It is. Oof, going to get me well into the red there. That's fine. We're going to go ahead and chuck in Icicle Spear their way in the hopes that they've decided to take a chance. Oh wait, no, to try and use up their shields there, but unfortunately the bait was unsuccessful. I repeat, the bait was unsuccessful. And with that, now we're going to go ahead and launch the Earthquake, into which case I've been essentially read like a book. They're reading me like a book out here. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and try and tank out this next one. It's going to be Earthquake again. Does get me well into the yellow. Fortunately, Diggersby is a very solid Pokemon. And then we're going to launch a Fire Punch their way. Clear out their last shield there. Big question of the day is, am I able to get to another charge move before they get to theirs? But they're going to launch an Icicle Spear my way. Okay, I panicked a little bit, I'm not going to lie to you, so I'm going to go ahead and just launch a Fire Punch their way and hope it does some pretty good neutral damage. It does okay. Ooh, with that, we are actually able to get to another Fire Punch before they get to their next charge move. I'm assuming they're trying to double charge, so that way they can 1-2 punch my Mons right on out of here. I believe that's going to happen right here. Oh, nope. The Icicle Sphere actually does not finish off my Walrein. So we're able to out-endure their Walrein and secure ourselves victory number 1 of this set. GG's. GG's all around. Alright. Alright, so good news there. We're starting out this set with a win, 1 for 1. Let's see if we go 2 for 2 as we go against Bluetooth 420. Yes, anyway. Alright, Bluetooth, what do you got? First matchup is going to be up against a Skarmory. And this one, I think I'm willing to stick out the match a little bit. It does look like they're rocking Steel Wing, I think. Definitely packing some pretty nasty neutral damage there, but I don't recall if it gives a lot of energy generation. Well, at the very least, we are able to get to 2 Icicle Spears before they fire off their first charge move, so we have that going for us. Now with that, we're able to clear out one of their shields. I will go ahead and trade off though and surrender one of my shields as well. This is right now Warren seems to be one of my better, if not one of my best bets against the Skarmory. Well, Diggersby has Fire Punch, but rather not rely on it if I don't have to. I may opt to try and rely on it at this point. Yeah, this guy was firing off the sky attacks, clearing out my Walrein. R.I.P. buddy. Sorry, I forgot your name too. But you have served well. With that, Diggersby has arrived on the field, firing off that Fire Punch again to Skarmory. Right on out of here. And with that though, we now have a Lapras rocking a bow tie up front and center. Into which case I'm going to come in with my Torterra. In which case they have swapped out for their Donphan. Fortunately, we are able to clear out the Donphan before they get to any charge moves there. So that's kind of nice. And just as the Lapras arrived, they have decided to call it a night. So we're able to secure ourselves victory number 2 of this set. GG's. GG's all around. That was a lot to say in like a span of like a minute. Alright, anyway. Alright, excuse me. Alright, so with that, we are 2 for 2. Got ourselves 4 rare candies out of this, so that's kind of nice. Let's see if we can solidify that positive win-loss. Go for that 3 for 3 as we go against Louis Vuitton 2704. Alright, Louis Vuitton, what do you got? First match is going to be up against a Torterra of the shiny variety. And with that, they are packing some pretty nasty, super effective damage with their Razor Leafs. However, we are able to provide our own super effective damage with our Icicle Spears and Powder Snow. Ooh, with that though, I think I'll actually go ahead and say goodbye to my Walrein here. R.I.P. buddy, you've served well. Oh no, you lived! And with that, I'm just going to go ahead and swap on out for my Torterra. Go for that neutral Razor Leaf battle there. And to which case we are able to come out victorious. I'll take that. And with that, we are now up to we're now up against a Lucario. Cannot talk today. Oh my goodness. Anyway, Lucario's bringing in the power-up punch. In which case, we are going to respond with a Sun Tomb. Ayo. And with that, unfortunately, we do have to say goodbye to our Torterra there, but we are able to clear out the Lucario with the remainder of our Diggersby. With that, their final mon was going to be Bastrodon, but they've decided to call it a night. So with that, we're able to secure ourselves victory number 3 of this set. GG's. GG's all around. Alright, so with that, we've secured positive win-loss ratio. 3 wins out of 3. Let's see if we can top it off with a 4 for 4 as we go against Lam 111, I think it was. Anyway, that naming convention aside, their first mon's going to be a Lapras. I'm going to swap in for my Torterra. But they're coming in hot with their Fire-Fanged Mava. Definitely taking quite the beating out here. I'm going to fire off a Sand Tomb their way. Doesn't really do all too much, but at the very least, I guarantee a little bit of extra defense loss there, so I'll take that. Anyway, we do have to say goodbye to our Torterra there. R.I.P. buddy, have served well. And with that, I'm going to go ahead and shield out this next one. Maybe play rough. Probably with some pretty nasty neutral damage, if anything. With that, I think we should be able to... Yep, we are able to mudshot the rest of the Mava right on out of here. I'm assuming the Lapras is coming back. There it is. The Lapras has returned in all of its water gunning glory. chuck an Earthquake their way and swap right back on in for my Walrein. Like that. This might be a bit of a risk, but I'm going to try and not shield it. Oh, it's got to be Skull Bash. Okay. Not as bad as I thought it was going to be. I mean, still not particularly ideal, but we're still kicking. We're still in the yellow, so I'll take that. I did try to see if I could bait their shield out of there, but they have decided they probably would have just sacrificed their Lapras for the sake of the shield. Which I can respect. And with that, I'm going to fire one more Icicle Spear their way, get the Lapras right on out of here, and with that, the final one to deal with is going to be the opposing Walrein. Oh, buddy. Okay, anyway, let's go ahead and fire off an Earthquake their way, and they are, like, deathly allergic to shields or something. I don't know what's up with that. But anyway, I'm going to bring back the Diggersby. We're going to try and tank out this first Icicle Sphere. I like to believe we'll be okay. Okay, as a subjective here, but we're still kicking, so that's... I'll take that. With that though, I'm going to go ahead and shield up here. It's going to be another Icicle Spear. With that, we're going to start chucking as many Fire Punches their way as we can. Here's hoping we get at least 2 off to clear out their shields. It all depends on how much Icicle Spears they have on hand. And we're going to fire off another Fire Punch their way. I think with that, though, we might be... Yep, we're losing our Diggersby, and I don't think we have enough health to survive another Icicle Spear. Either that or my Walrein's a lot more durable than I give it credit for. But yeah, the Icicle Spear comes in. Unfortunately, clears up my Walrein, and unfortunately, that does mean our first loss of the night. RIP's there, but nonetheless, GG's. GG's all around. I believe with that though, oh yeah. So once again, at the very least, we're going to end this on a positive. We are currently at 3 wins, 1 loss. But we do have 1 final match in us for this set, so we might as well see if we can get ourselves that 4-1 as we go into our final match, which is going to be up against Guzmaniobs. Alright, Guzman. Can I call you Guzman? Anyway, your first matchup is going to be a Torterra of the Shadow variety. Ooh, your Shadow Torterra definitely bringing in the heat today. Now we're going to chuck an Icicle Spear their way and clear out your first shield. And with that, I'm going to go ahead and bring in my very own Torterra. And with that, I'm actually going to follow your lead and shield out your first move here. It's going to be Sand Tomb. Wouldn't have done all too much damage, but does lower my defense by a little bit, so there's that. Anyway, next mon we have to deal with is going to be the Registeel. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and chuck your Sand Tomb your way just to lower your defense, if only by a little bit. And with that, I think we might be saying goodbye to our Torterra here, possibly. And it's going to be Focus Blast. And that's going to be the end of Torterra there. RIP, buddy, have served well. And with that, we're going to go ahead and swap right on in for the Diggersby. And all of its tank glory. And its Fire Punch goodness. While we're at it. And with that, I'm going to go ahead and shield out here because I have a sneaking suspicion Focus Blast is not something that Diggersby wants to try and tank out. Thank you very much. And like that. Ooh. Coming back in with the Torterra. For one reason or another, I decided to opt for the Earthquake instead of the Fire Punch. Puts me in a bit of a predicament. Not too much of a predicament though, as we're able to fire off one more Fire Punch their way. Do we clear the Reggie, or do we clear Shield? We clear the Shield. Because I'm going to bring back Walrein to tank out this Focus Blast. RIP, buddy, you have served well. With that, we're able to bring back Diggersby to Mudshot the rest of the Registeel right on out of here. And with that, the final one to deal with is going to be a Escavaler. With that, probably could have done some pretty good neutral damage with Earthquake, but we seem to be doing some pretty good damage with our Fire Punch. Unfortunately, they did get to their next charge move though, and I have a sneaking suspicion it's going to be the end of our Diggersby. Probably. Yep, there it is. Unfortunately, we weren't able to tank that one out, but you know, did the best we could, I guess. Anyways, RIPs there, but nonetheless, GG's. GG's all around. Excuse me. Alright, so not as great as last set, but we did still get a respectable 3 wins out of 5, and with it comes 6 rare candies, so can't complain there. And no matter what, we do make our way to rank 16, so that's a nice guarantee to have. And we also got a cool 2730 starters out of it as well, so. All in all, a lot of positives to come out of that one. Can't complain there. Alright. Starting out the night very strong with a 5-0. I don't know where I was going with that sentence. I was just debating between 5-0 and 5 wins out of 5. I guess 5-0 won out that one. And the second set, we were able to get ourselves a very respectable 3 wins out of 5 on that one. So far, so good. I feel like I've been saying that a lot, but considering the fact that on Wednesday we attempted Mountain Cup earlier and we got absolutely destroyed, I'd say this is definitely a step up from last time. Yeah, let's see if we can keep this positive train going. At the very least, get ourselves one win out of this so we can get that cool 2800 Stardust. But yeah, let's see if we can still aim for that positive set as we jump back into the Mountain Cup. This time around, we're going to be starting out with the reliable Steel Pancake, that is Galarian Stunfisk, rocking Mudshot as well as Rock Slide and Earthquake. Hanging out in the middle, we have ourselves the Ghost Runes, Runerigus. I guess, yeah, it's probably a rune. I'm assuming it's a rune because Runerigus. Anyway, Runerigus is rocking Shadow Claw as well as Shadow Ball and a Sand Tomb, I believe. And closing things out, we have the ever OG tank Lapras rocking Ice Shard as well as Ice Beam and Surf. So with the team all set up and ready to go, let's see how we do. Okay, first match of this set is going to be up against Indetermination. Alright. Indetermination starting out with a Runerigus. And with that, I'm assuming I can't really do all too much damage to it. Fortunately, Runerigus, I believe, doesn't have anything. Well, it has Shadow Ball, which is always a nasty nuke to deal with. But besides that, Runerigus doesn't have any like ground-breaking, ground-type moves that I really have to worry about. So we have that going for us. And with that, though, we are treading dangerously into the red here. So I'm going to go ahead and shield out this next one. It's going to be Sand Tomb. Okay. With that, ooh, I swapped in from my Lapras, but unfortunately it's going to be a swap in into a Lucario. Definitely not someplace I want to be. That is for certain. Definitely not someplace I want to be. Let's see. With that though, they go ahead and chuck out a power-up punch our way. Yeah, we'll go ahead and fire off a Surf their way, and with that we actually managed to get rid of their first shield. That's kind of nice. Unfortunately, we do lose our Lapras in the process, though. RIP, buddy, have served well. With that, though, we are going to swap in for our Runerigus. Hopefully, they're not chucking Shadow Ball. Okay, they're going for the power-up punch, so we're good there. We're good there. With that, we're definitely able to handle their counters. I just got to keep an eye out for when they decide to chuck out the Shadow Ball. Okay, fortunately, that time was never, so we're good there. And with that, we're able to clear out to the rest of Lucario. Now, do they come back with Runrigus? Nope, they decide to bring in the Caesar. Oh, hello. Oh, just kidding. They swapped in for the Runrigus. I'm assuming to take on this charge move, I'm guessing. Yep, there it is. Okay. And with that, I'm going to go ahead and shield out here. It's going to be a Night Slash, I'm assuming. Yep, there it is. And with that, I'm going to go ahead and chuck a Sand Tomb there away. Maybe we clear a shield. We clear that shield there. And switch! I don't know if it was the best option to switch, but we were able to catch that Night Slash with our Stun Fisk. I'll take that. And with that, ooh, we do have just enough energy for one last Sand Tomb. And I'm pretty sure Scizor is able to fall to that. I'm hoping. Oh, thank goodness. Woo, and with the small sliver of health left on our Runrigus, we're able to secure ourselves victory number 1 of this set. GG's. GG's all around. Oh my goodness. Alright, so calling it for close for comfort, but we do manage to start out with a win. Let's see if we can go 2 for 2 in this next one as we go against Bruno Lopeslum. Alright, Bruno. Here we go. First matchup is going to be up against a Walrein. That's not Walrein. That's a Whiscash. Hello. Oh my goodness. Anyway, they decided to swap out for their Frostlass in its place. I can respect that. With that though, we'll go ahead and fire off a Surf their way. Clear out there for a shield there. And with that, so even if we do chuck a Shadow Ball first, I think we should still be okay. We're probably going to be well deep in the yellow, but I have faith we'll be okay. It's going to be Avalanche. Oh, we're definitely fine there. That 4 times resistance coming in extra handy. Alright, with that, I'm going to fire off another Surf their way. Get their Frostlass well into the yellow. Excuse me. And with that, I'm now going to go ahead and shield out here just in case they're going right for the Shadow Ball. Oh, they're going for another Avalanche. Okay. Okay. And I'm going to go ahead and use my second shield here. Oh, it's going to be another Avalanche. Okay. Do they only know Avalanche? Possible. Either that, or they're going like 5D chests over here and going for the triple beta on me. I don't deny I don't deny the possibility. It's just that's a lot of baits, friend. And we'll go ahead and chuck an Ice Beam their way. Let's see if I can catch them off with some pretty decent neutral damage there. Nope, they read right through that one and decided to shield it out. Fair enough, fair enough. And with that, I think we might be saying goodbye to our Lapras here. Oh, yep. RIP, buddy, you served well. And with that, I don't really need to wait out a timer because it's been a while since we last switched out. Anyway, next mon that we have to deal with is going to be a Gliscor. Oh buddy, okay. And with that, I'll go ahead and swap out for my Steel Pancake to take on this Night Slash. Okay, we're able to handle that just fine. Ooh, but they do get the attack buff, which is a little concerning. Should be okay. I like to think we should be okay. Going in front of the Night Slash. With that, we do have the rocks up and running. Let's see if we can get some good neutral damage in with that. Yes, we do. And with that, they do come back in with the Whiscash. With that, I'm assuming they're chucking a mud bomb our way. Yep. Ooh, we do actually survive it though. But really, was it worth surviving? And now the big question is, do they have a blizzard ready? Or are we looking at a Hail Mary mud bomb? Ooh, it is going to be blizzard. Does it kill us? It does kill us. What can you do? Anyway, GG's. RIP there, but nonetheless, GG's. GG's all around. Ah, man. Let the WHISCASH charge a little too long. Gotta keep out for them blizzards. Anyway. Whew, okay. So with that, we're currently sitting at 1 win, 1 loss. Let's see if we can bump it back into our favor. Go for that 2-for-1 as we go into our next match of this set. And that match is going to be up against Thoris 101st. I don't know why it took me so long to figure out how to pronounce that name. But anyway, Thoris is starting out with a Lapras against my Steel Pancake. They're definitely coming out of the gate with some pretty nasty super effective damage with the Water Gun. However, we do have the ever-trusty Slide More Rocks at them at our disposal. With that, I'm going to try and tank out 1 Surf. If we were able to, well, still alive. So, can't argue against that. Anyway, they brought in the Escavalier, into which case I'm going to go ahead and bring in the Runerigus. Jovan will probably pack some pretty nasty neutral damage, but otherwise, I think everything else we pretty much resist, so we should be okay. Let's go ahead and chuck a Sand Tomb their way. Clear out a shield. Nice, nice, nice. Then I'll go ahead and chuck up a shield here. I'm assuming it's going to be another drill run heading our way. Which again, that's some pretty nasty neutral damage. Rather not deal with that if I don't have to. Anyway, let's go ahead and chuck another Sand Tomb their way. For good neutral. Or take out more of their shields. So I'll take that too. I'm fine with taking that. I'm fine with taking that. Anyway, we are also able to take out the Escavalier. Very nice. Anyway, next one that we have to deal with is going to be a Hippowdon. That. Let's see if we can go straight for some good old-fashioned neutral damage with the Shadow Ball. I think so. I think we did good damage there. Anyway, there's now a battle of the Laprases. Lapras v Lapras. There's a good chance that the Lapras probably know Skull Bash for this exact moment. Well, anyway. I guess they were like, I don't know how I feel about going about this battle, so I think I'm just gonna call it a night here. Taking respect. Anyway, GG's. GG's all around. Alright, so on the on the plus side, we are back in the positive. 2 wins, 1 loss. But let's see if we can solidify that. Stop it. Let's see if we can solidify that 3-1 at least as we go into match number 4, which is going to be in Spoontacular. Well, if Alakazam was available, that'd be pretty dope. Anyway, but our first matchup is actually going to be up against a Quagsire. With that, I'm going to come in with the Lapras. The only major thing I do have to keep an eye out for is going to be the Stone Edge. Which is definitely going to take a good chunk of health out of me. But I think we should be able to tank out at least one of those. So I'm going to take my chances here. Let's see how we fare. Going to be Stone Edge. Definitely packs quite a punch, not going to lie. But we're still alive. We're still kicking. We're in the red, but we're still kicking. Still able to fire off another Surf their way. Hopefully get some good neutral damage. Or take out their shield. Take that too. Anyway, they've opted to swap in now for their Mawile. I'm going to respond to their Mawile with my Runerigus. because now my Lapras has bit the dust. R.I.P. buddy, you've served well. Anyway. With that, I'm going to go ahead and shield out here just to keep my Runerigus alive as long as I possibly can. Thank you very much. And with that, we are able to finish off the rest of the Mavile. And with that, we are now face to face with a Cradily. And then we check another Sand Tomb their way, clear out their last shield there. And with that, I'm going to go ahead and shield out here, and then a dip. Ooh, and they caught my dip with their Quagsire with the return of my Steel Pancake. Unfortunately, the pancake was met with a heavy earthquake. That was rather unfortunate. But at the very least, we are able to chuck some rocks at them. It's probably not going to do all too much, but you know, it's at least a good parting gift. And with that, we're actually able to mirror out the Quagsire, which is kind of nice. Alright, and with that, we're able to fire off a Shadow Ball their way. And here's hoping maybe I can get to a Sand Tomb before they get to another Grass Knot. Ah, nope. We just got to the Sand Tomb, but they just got their Grass Knot off. So, unfortunately, this is going to be a loss for us here. RIPs there, but nonetheless, GG's. GG's all around. Alright, so with that, we are currently sitting even all, or something like that. We're currently sitting at 2 wins, 2 losses. This final battle determines whether or not we're sticking it out in the positives or we're dipping into the negatives. I mean, we're currently still in the non-ELO portion, so it doesn't really matter all too much, but here's hoping we can at least end the night on another, or in this set, in another 3-2, as we go into our final match of this set, which is going to be up against Yuki 23 Sasuke. Alright, Yuki, what do you got? First match is going to be up against a Lucario. Oh, buddy, and if you want to stick around for that, so I'm going to go ahead and dip right on out for my Rodriguez. Into which case they're going to bring in their Shiny Flex WHISCASH. That's kind of dope. And with that, I'm going to go ahead and chuck a Sand Tomb their way. It's not going to do all too much damage, but it does lower their defense, if only by a little bit. And with that, I'm going to try tank this one out. I'm assuming this is going to be a Mud Bomb, considering how quick that was. Yep, Mud Bomb right there. And with that, we're going to chuck another Sand Tomb their way. For the best. But that way we'll clear out one of their shields, which is pretty nice. And we'll go ahead and shield out this one, because even if it is a Mud Bomb, I think that's going to get us well into the... Ooh, it's going to be a Water Pulse. Okay. Okay. Definitely was not expecting that. Anyway, we'll go ahead and see if we can finish off the WHISCASH with a Shadow Ball. There we go. And with that, the WHISCASH is out of here. And with that, we have the return of the Lucario. And we'll try and take this one out. I'm assuming it's going to be a power-up punch. Yep, there it is. Fortunately, we're able to resist that pretty well. So, it does give us the golden opportunity to fire a Sand Tomb their way. And with that, we are able to actually clear out their second shield there. And with that... I think I am going to actually say goodbye to my Runerigus here. RIP, but oh nope, you're still kicking. Okay. Up there he goes. Alright, anyway, that I'm going to go ahead and bring back my Steel Pancake. I am going to go ahead and shield out here because, well, Power Up Punch is definitely not something Stunfisk wants to try and eat, especially after all the attack boosts that Lucario has gotten so far. Anyway. With that, the final mon that we have to deal with is going to be a Ferrothorn. I believe that's a Shiny Flex Ferrothorn, if I saw that correctly. With respect to that. Yes, it is. And with that, I'm assuming they're chucking a power whip our way. Probably doing some pretty nasty neutral damage. Yeah, you ain't kidding. Alright, but with that, I'm going to go ahead and swap right on in for my Lapidus. Here's hoping either Power Whip or Thunder doesn't do too much damage to us. Power Whip. Ooh, buddy, okay. Probably could have actually finished things off with Surf considering how low Ferrothorn's health was, but just in case, we're going to go ahead and go for the neutral damage with an Ice Beam. There we go, and we're able to clear out the Shiny Flex Ferrothorn and secure ourselves victory number 3 of this set. GG's. GG's all around. Alright, so with that, we're able to end this set with another positive 3 wins out of 5. So with that, we're able to claim these 2800 Stardust, the Sinnoh Stone, and we got ourselves another Marine. Never know if I'm actually pronouncing that name right. Maybe. So with that, we got ourselves a brand new Marini. Mariani, however you want to pronounce it. And with that, we can go ahead and claim these rank rewards as well, in which case we are now roughly about a quarter of the way to rank 17. We also got a cool 2730 Stardust out of it as well, so I'll take that. Alright, so far tonight we were able to start things out strong with a cool 5-0, and these past 2 sets have remained consistently right in the positive with 3 wins out of 5 each. So, yeah, I know I sound like a broken record tonight, but I'm very thankful for that because it's a sign that we are able to come back from the unfortunate performance we did last time. So. I'm feeling the redemption tonight. I'm feeling the redemption tonight. Whew, well, yeah. Yeah, I think with that, we'll go ahead and... yeah, we have 2 more teams all set up and ready to go, so let's see if we can do those, hopefully, while we're still within the Go Battle Day portion of the day. So with that, I'm going to go ahead and jump right back into basic rewards, jump into the Mountain Cup, and this time around we're going to be starting things out with a Ferrothorn up front and center, rocking Bullet Seed, as well as Power Whip and Thunder. Hanging out in the middle, we have the return of Diggersby, rocking Mudshot, as well as Fire Punch and Earthquake. And I believe I used Lucario earlier. We have the return of Lucario as well, with Counter, as well as Power Punch and Shadow Ball. Alright, so hang on 1 moment. Sorry, I think something's fighting me. Anyway. Sorry, maybe TMI. But anyway. Alright, so far so good. Let's go ahead and jump into this one with this team, and let's see how we do in this set. Hoping for good things, but only one way to find out, really. Alright, here we go. First match of this set is going to be up against Underu Ender Anyway. Ender starting out with a Shiny Flex Torterra, in which case I'm going to actually stick it out with my Ferrothorns. I think we actually do pack some pretty neutral damage with our grass type moves. Excuse me. We're able to get some good damage there. Now I'm going to try and tank out this next one. I'm assuming no matter what we should be okay. Sand Tomb, yeah, we're fine. Does lower our defense though, which is rather unfortunate, but you know, it is what it is. Anyway, let's go ahead and fire off a Power Whip their way, and with that we actually do clear out their first shield, so that's kind of nice. And with that, we get enough for one more power whip. Do we clear out another shield, or do we clear the Torterra? Torterra it is. Okay. With that, next mon is going to be a Lucario, so I'm going to go ahead and jump right on in with the mirror. I'm going to go ahead and shield out here because Power Up Punch packs quite a punch now that we've mirrored out here. With that, I'm going to go ahead and chuck out my own Power Up Punch their way. Clear out their last shield there. Ooh, and we do unfortunately say goodbye to our Lucario there. RIP, buddy, you served well. But with that, we swap on right on out for the Diggersby. And with that, we are now face to face with a Lapras. Oh, buddy. Okay. Now with that, I'm going to go ahead and chuck an Earthquake their way. Get them well into the yellow. And with that. And shield out here. And we surf. And chuck a Fire Punch their way. Doesn't really do all much of anything. But it's okay. The important thing is we tried. Anyway. With that. Saying goodbye to our Diggersby there. RIP, buddy, you've served well. And with that... Ooh, yes, we are able to get to the Power Whip before my Ferrothorn's demise. There we go, and with the sliver of health left on our Ferrothorn, we're able to clear the Lapras and secure ourselves a victory in this set. GG's. GG's all around. Unfortunately, I don't remember what number that is. Oh, that's our first battle. Okay. So we're starting out with a win, so I'll take that. It's a little too close for comfort kind of a win, but a win is a win. Oh, man. Alright, so we're 1 for 1. Let's see if we can go 2 for 2 as we go against Thugween. For match number 2. Alright, Thugween starting off with a Frostless. I think I'm going to go ahead and stick it out with my Ferrothorn. It may not be the best of ideas, but it's kind of a battle of neutral damage here. Maybe we'll win, maybe we won't. And how much damage this Avalanche does. Ooh, that Avalanche packs quite a punch. And with that, though, we'll go ahead and chuck a Power Whip their way. And then we managed to clear out one of their shields, so that's kind of nice. And with that, I'm going to go ahead and swap right on out for my Lucario. Into which case they're swapping in for their Unovan Pancake. I can respect that. We're going for all the power-up boosts here. We're going straight for the power-up punches. Getting as much strength into our Lucario as we can before, we have to face off against anything else. And with that, I'm going to go ahead and shield it out again. Hopefully they don't have an energy for a 3-peat Mud Bomb. That'd be pretty rough. Oh, nope, they don't. Okay, we're good there. Woohoo! Alright, so Stunfisk is now out of here. We return with the Frostlass. We do have Shadow Ball at the ready. Are they expecting the Power-Up Punch? Or are they expecting the Shadow Ball? They're expecting the Power-Up Punch. And the Frostlass is no more. And with that, the final one to deal with is going to be an Empoleon. Into which case, try to do as much damage as I can with my Diggersby. Let's see if we're able to tank out a Hydro Cannon. Oh, it's gonna be a Drill Peck. Okay. Never mind. Never mind. With that, let's go ahead and fire off a Fire Punch their way. I'm assuming this is where their last shield's coming into play. Yep, there it is. Alright, and with that, before we top things off, they decide to call it a night, and we're able to secure ourselves victory number 2 of this set. GG's. GG's all around. Okay. Going strong on this one. 2 for 2. I'm also now out of water. Unfortunate. And anyway. Yep. Right now we're sitting at a very strong 2 and 2. Let's see if we go 3 for 3 in this next one. As our next opponent will be XD Mudkips DX. Alright, Mudkips, what do you got? First matchup is going to be up against a Lucario. Lucario. And with that, I'm going to go ahead and swap in from my own Lucario. And with that, I'm actually going to go ahead and use my first shield here just to block out their power-up punch, mostly because I'm now firing off my own power-up punch, but that power-up punch is going to be going towards a WHISCASH. Okay. Caught me right at the switch there. I can respect that. And with that, they're able to water gun the rest of my Lucario right on out of here. Into which case we are now bringing back in the Ferrothorn. And with that, definitely taking some damage with that neutral, with the neutral mud bombs there. And with that, we say it's a decent chunk of energy there, so I'm gonna go ahead and fire off a power whip their way, and they actually use up one of the shields for this one. Okay. With that, I think I'm going to try and take out this next mud bomb. I think it'll get us deep into the red, but we should be okay for the most part. Yeah. Okay, so with that, we're able to finish off the rest of the WHISCASH. Now, Lucario's coming back into play. We do have Thunder at the ready. I'm assuming, considering how low Lucario's health is... Oh, no, they decide to actually save Lucario. Okay. I guess Lucario wasn't that... in danger, really. With that, I'm going to go ahead and shield out here. Or even if they were firing Shadow Ball, we would have been able to handle that just fine. Anyway, the Lucario is now out of here, and with that, the final one to deal with is going to be an Abomasnow. Good news is we do have double fire punches at the ready, so there's that. First time seeing Abomasnow today. Unfortunately, we had fire punches ready. We had the 1-2 combo all set up and ready to go there. So with that, we're able to secure ourselves victory number 3 of this set. GG's. GG's all around. Alright, so with that... drop this down one. I don't know if my volume was going crazy high or not. Anyway, I decided to bring it back up. I don't know if it bugs or not. Anyway, we'll figure it out later. For now, we are currently sitting at a cool 3 for 3 with this team. So, guaranteed positive win-loss no matter what happens for the rest of this set. But we might as well find out if we can go 4 for 4 with this team as we jump into our next match. And that match will be against somebody. Yep, there we go. Next matchup is going to be up against RQ32. Alright, RQ, what do you got? First match is going to be up against an Empoleon. Alright, solid start for us here. It's the battle of... It's the battle of neutral damage, but... that plan is no longer the case, as they've swapped in for their Cavalier. With that, I've decided to bring in the Lucario for whatever reason. In any event, I'm going to go ahead and fire off a power-up punch their way. Hope we can get some good damage going. Whew. I'd say good damage was brought. Good damage was brought. And go ahead and come in with the Digger's Bee. I think no matter what move they throw at us, we should be able to tank it out. So I'm going to attempt to tank it out. Oh, it's going to be Acid Spray. We'll definitely tank it out, but they do drop our defense heavily, so that's... Well, that's just unfortunate. That's what that is. And with that, let's see if I can try and bait their shield here as I fire off a fire punch. Oh, nope, they're accepting their fate here. Anyway, with that, I'm going to go ahead and shield out here. It's going to be a body slam, in which case I'm going to swap in for my Ferrothorn, in which case they're going to swap back in for their Empoleon. Matches all over the place today. Anyway, Empoleon's coming in with the Drill Peck, packing some pretty nasty neutral damage there. With that, we're coming in with our own neutral damage in the form of Power Whip. And with that, we're able to clear out their last shield there, which is pretty nice. With that, I'm going to go ahead and use my own final shield here. Let's see, it's going to be Drill. Oh no, it's going to be Hydro Cannon this time. Okay. Okay, with that, we do have Thunder at the ready, and this should go full in for some super effective damage. There we go. And the final one that we have to deal with is going to be the Gastrodon. In which case they have effectively cleared out our Ferrothorn. But let's see if we can tank out their next charge move with Digger's Bee. The Earth Power gets us well in the red. Why is my voice going higher? That we're going to fire off an Earthquake their way with our Digger's Bee, clear out to the Gastrodon, and secure ourselves victory number 4 of this set. GG's. GG's all around. Alright, so definitely keeping this team in mind for future notice. Anyway. Alright, so with that, we are currently 4 for 4 here. Let's see if we can go for that 5-0 sweep. Yeah, let's see if we can go 5-0 as we go into our final match of the set, which is going to be up against Harry 0103. Alright, Harry, what do you got? First match is going to be up against an Abomasnow. This is an interesting one. Do I stay or do I go? I decide to go and bring in the Lucario, who is now face to face with a... What in the world is that? Anyway, with a Mavile. Sorry. The geckos are chirping at me. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and chuck a Shadow Ball their way. Unfortunately, that gets rejected. So much for that. R.I.P. Lucario, you have served well. In any event, I'm going to go ahead and bring in the Digger's Bee. I will try and take out this first move. I think even if it is play rough, we should be okay. It'll be Power Up Punch. Yeah, we definitely don't need to worry about shielding that out. Although it does make the Fire Fangs a bit more concerning. If they weren't concerning enough already. And then we're going to go ahead and Fire Punch the Mavile right on out of here. Okay, with that... our next matchup is going to be up against a Stonefisk. Okay. Oh, just Amelia. Hello, welcome to the stream. Ah, sure. Yeah, I meant to shield. What? What are you talking about? With that, we'll go ahead and waste no time here. Fire the Earthquake their way, and with that, they opted to shield that one out. Honestly, I don't blame them. With that, I'm gonna go ahead and try and take out this Mud Bomb. And we're okay. Ooh, and with that, they swap back in for the Abomasnow, to which case I swapped in for my Ferrothorn. I think with that, we're just gonna rock the Power Whips, because I think Thunder is also resisted for the same amount. So might as well go for the move with Stab, right? Might as well go for the move with Stab. that... Ooh, they've actually decided to call it a night, so we are actually able to end this set with a positive 5-0. Ayo. I'll take that. GG's all around. And also, just Amelia, what's your favorite Pokemon? That's a loaded question. I would say... Well, Magikarp makes a really good hat. You can't go wrong with the Magikarp. I would say though, I probably lean more towards Snorlax. You know, it's an OG. It's my spirit animal. I feel it. Feel the what is it? Yeah, I'm gonna rock with the Snorlax. Blaziken's a really good one too though. I like Blaziken. Blaziken, I think Ruby I think is one of my first Pokemon games, at least from memory, and Blaziken was one of my favorite starters. I think I just ran through that game as many times as I can, but Blaziken, man. Blaziken's solid. A bit of a glass cannon in Pokemon Go, so it's only got its niche use, but otherwise, yes, Blaziken is legit. Very pretty indeed. Very cool, yet also a very pretty fire chicken. Also, its Mega Evolution. Immaculate. Anyway. Marowak is cool too. I don't know whether you're referring to the OG Kanto version or the Alolan version, but honestly, either way, they're pretty cool designs. Like, I'd say regular Kanto Gen 1 Marowak is like, was it like A tier, and then they just like kick it to 11, like triple S tier with Alolan Marowak. Like, it's like legit. Honestly, yeah, Alolan Marowak, one of, if not the best region-based Pokemon in existence. That is just objective. I'm not taking any questions. Can't break me on that one. I may make an exception for Alolan Executor because tall boy, but yeah, Alolan Marowak is just perfection. Like, what more can you ask for? Oh, also, I never noticed. Thank you as well for the follow, Just Amelia, and Rechi as well. I hope I'm pronouncing your name right. Thank you for the follows. Greatly appreciated. But yeah. Oh, Yuri Avenger. Hello, welcome to the stream. So far, so good. Hey man, how you doing tonight? Yeah, so far so good. So far so good. Also, yeah, Lugia, solid Pokemon too. Yeah, it does trip me out though that it's kind of like, was it like a ruler or like guardian of the sea, but it's not a water type. That's the only thing I get tripped up about with Lugia, but otherwise, it's solid stuff. It's tanky. I can't argue with Psychic and Flying as a typing though. Yeah, good stuff there. It has its, what do you call it? That Shadow Lugia form that's just what was that one from? Gale of Darkness or something? Anyway. When like Lugia goes night mode, I don't know, it's just good stuff. And yes, Lugia for Master League. It's a solid pick. Can't go wrong. It's underrated. It's an underrated legendary. At least in my opinion. I don't know. Maybe Lugia is getting the right amount of rated. I just don't hear about it as often. I don't know. But Lugia for Master League. I think I have a 100% one that I could probably use for Master League. I just don't bother to get the candies for it. The candy grind in this game, I swear. At least for legendaries. Legendaries is pain. But eventually I'll build up a Lugia for Master League. It will happen, I swear. But yeah. Anyway. Puts up a tough fight against steel types like Dialga. Do I have to say more? That is true. That is true. Yeah. Anything that's a solid counter to Dialga is a really good thing to look out for. The only thing I know that's been a bane of my existence that might give Lugia a bit of trouble is Melmetal. Because Melmetal functions kind of less as a steel type mon and more of like a throw more lightning and rocks at it kind of mon. I do wonder if that steel typing's not, or that flying typing's not giving Lugia much there. It might outstat Melmetal, I'm guessing. Anyway. What other flyer beats steel? Oh, what other flyer beats steel? That is true. If you get yourself a flyer that beats steel, I mean, forget about it. What more do you need? What more do you need? Anyway, let's go ahead and, before it becomes midnight and I lose the opportunity to actually claim the Stardust, let's go ahead and claim this 2800 Stardust, this Charge TM. I always like that. 3 rare candies. I'll claim that 5600 Stardust as well. And ooh, we got ourselves a Dratini. Speaking of, I need more Dratini XL candies. I'll take that opportunity while I can. This Dratini hates me. Stop it. Okay. Yeah, 5-0 hype. It's happened. Yes. We managed to get ourselves a second 5-0 of this night and almost get us to rank 17. I'll take that. And got a cool 3360 Stardust out of it. And what's particularly poetic justice here is now with 2 5-0s under our belt, that perfectly counters the 2 0-5s I got last time on Wednesday when I first took on the Mountain Cup. So, you know, the universe is now, the balance has been restored. Perfectly balanced as all things should be. Anyway. But yeah. Got ourselves a strong start for the night with a cool 5-0. We got ourselves 2 solid positive sets with 3 and 2 respectively. And we got ourselves another 5-0 for set number 4. Oh, be sure to catch the Shadow Alolan Muck during Rocket Ventura. Very strong pick. I heard Shadow Alolan Muck is a really solid Pokemon. I need to go out. I need to go outside, touch some grass, and battle some more Rocket Grunts for that. I haven't seen any of the new ones yet. They've all the ones that popped up near me have been recycled. But eventually the hunt for Shadow Alolan Muck will be, and yeah, eventually the hunt for Shadow Alolan Muck, and I believe the Grunts can also have some Shadow Shinies as well, so it might be fun to look out for those. Anyway, sorry, tangent aside, hello, also welcome to the stream, Jimmy Beans 29. Got your very first Shundo 4 weeks ago, that's awesome. Me too, I got Shundo Rayquaza, my only Shundo, and Jimmy Beans, me too. What do you mean everyone's getting Shundo Rayquazas? Your Rayquazas are shinies and hundos? What? Next time Rayquaza comes along, can you guys just like pass on that Shundo vibe for the Rayquaza? It's like my is it my end game? That's my goal right there. That's the dream right there. That's what I'm aiming for. At least you guys got it, so that's awesome. Good for you guys. was so sick on my birthday with the flu. I'm sorry to hear that. Like, really bad. I got my first shundown during my birthday, so it wasn't all bad. Sorry to hear you got the sick on you got the sick. You got the flu on your birthday. I guess we can call it the sick if you want, but yeah, I'm sorry to hear that. But at the very least, yeah, you got. It's like, oh, I kind of feel bad for dropping the flu on your birthday. So here, have a shundo. I was like, oh, okay. I guess that's how we balance things out here. I'm playing since start, and it's my first shundo. I'm a day one player too. I thought it would never happen. I feel you guys. I feel you. Yeah, my shundo list is sparse, if not non-existent, but it does exist. It's all of one, I think, right? Oh, what am I doing? I don't know how to type. Yes, I have one. My lovely little Tyranitar with the smackdown. In all of its slightly off green tan glory. But yeah. Rayquaza is the dream. Any shiny Rayquaza is the dream. Shout out T-Tires Bog, thanks. I was pretty stoked about it. I think it pretty much was like out and about on Larvitar's like classic community day that happened a while back. I'm just, you know, like walking along, catching Larvitars, and all of a sudden catch this one, check its IVs, it's a hundo, and I'm pretty sure I just passed out on the street, like right there. I just like died for like 10 minutes. I just got shiny and I don't want it. Why couldn't you have been a monkey? It was a Sentret. Pretty Sentret's kind of neat. What was this? Like a slightly, it's like, I can't, is this colors inverted or is it just lighter? It might just be lighter. Anyway, catch it during calm day? Yes. So it does rock the exclusive move Smackdown. I have my rocks on standby, ready to chuck. Should power it up at some point though. But that's later, when Stardust becomes more prevalent, I guess. Anyway. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, I guess I shouldn't complain. It's a shundo and it's a community with the community day move, so I don't have to worry about using up my elite TMs or anything. But still, you have 7 shiny Sentrets? Where have you been seeing Sentret? I don't remember the last time I've seen a Sentret, now that I think about it. I could use some Sentrets actually. I'm still trying to get all the Gen 2 Pokemon for the Jirachi research. Dang. That's kind of cool though. I had a weird run-in with a bunch of shiny Sneasels at one point. It was trippy. They're just all so pink. Anyway. I don't remember what happened there. Anyway. Yeah. That's cool. Sorry, don't mind me. I'm just catching a Glameow on a Weedle off screen. But yeah, I think with that though. Oh, the Weedle ran. How many shinies do I have in total? Good question. I keep forgetting to get a Buddy Heart for the Jirachi research. Oh yeah, I hear there's like a, what is it? You gotta get it for like 100 months in a row or something. I don't know. It's like 20 days? 20 days in a row? You have to get Buddy Hearts? That just sounds like a chore. This is Buddy Hearts, I guess. It's not like I have to. Oh, that was it like Celebi or something? You need to do like 30 spin a Pokestop 30 days in a row. Huh. Oh, 14. No, that's still kind of a pain. Yeah, the Pokestop one was a pain because I actually have to go out of my way on like days where I just want to sleep 20 days in a row. Yeah. It's like I just want to veg. Why do I have to go outside and spin a Pokestop just to get the thing? Anyway. 700 shiny, but most are common. They are duplicates. Oh, sorry. I am currently sitting at, I think I said earlier, 382. Yes. Ooh, shiny Galarian Stunfisk. That's another one I wouldn't mind getting. I haven't really put much effort into getting it though, but that's a solid one. That's a good one. I like that. It's got the, was it Unova colors to it? It dons the Electric Pancakes brown and yellow color scheme. I am King Nerd. I have 1468. Oh shoot, breaking into the, well into the thousands. Much respect to you. This is why y'all get the Shundle Rayquazas out here. Y'all are putting in the shiny numbers. That's awesome. Dang, man. Anyway. Yeah, I think... Well, at this point in time, Go Battle Day has officially ended. And King of Nerds. All hail Jimmy Beans. If you do want to check out any future streams, you can always follow us here on Twitch. We also do stream practically every Sunday over on our YouTube channel. So if you like, you can subscribe to us there as well. If you do want to catch up on any previous not Voyage. If you want to catch up on any previous streams that were exclusive to Twitch, you can check out the VODs for all of those over on our sister channel, Voyage Archives. And lastly, if you want other ways to find out our stream schedule, as well as, you know, just check out our daily happenings, you can always follow us on our socials, Twitter and Instagram at Voyaging Trainer. Once again, thank you very much to all of you who tuned into this one, and I'll see you guys in the next one. See you.